basketball guys, we have news. Let's go to more news from the Golden State Warriors, but before that, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. The incident between Draymond Green and Jordan Poole continues to be discussed very frequently in the Warriors and NBA news. Jordan Poole is gone, and it seems he hasn't found himself anywhere else. Mistakes happen and they can be repaired, and there are rumors that Jordan Poole will return to play for the Warriors. What will Draymond Green's reaction be if this happens? Rumors: Jordan Poole could return to play for the Warriors, in a big deal between Warriors and Wizards. The Golden State Warriors had a good thing going with Jordan Poole before he departed for the Washington Wizards. Poole was instrumental in the Warriors clinching their fourth NBA championship in 2022. The problem was, Poole was emerging as a young lion in the league while challenging superstar Stephen Curry for being the best free throw shooter in the association, and future Hall of Famer Klay Thompson for being the Warriors' number 2 guard. It was time for Poole to spread his wings and add to his bank account, but only the latter has come to its perfect perfection in Washington thus far. Jordan Poole's move to the Wizards has not been as expected. Poole went from coming off the bench in Golden State to being the starting point guard in Washington. Yet, in 2023-24, his first season in the nation's capital, he saw a grand total of 0.1 minutes more per contest than the year prior, and his scoring decreased by 3 whole points from 20.4 ppg to 17.4 ppg. His assists also decreased. His field goal percentage also decreased. His three-point percentage and makes followed the same pattern. Something did not add up. While he's righted the ship through the first 5 games of the current campaign, highlighted by his 22.2 ppg and April 4, 3 p.m. on a league-leading 2.8 steals per night, the Wizards are in full rebuild mode and are looking to potentially trade his co-star Kyle Kuzma. Poole could rise to potential all-stardom in a return to the Warriors. Case in point? It looks as if his starting role with the Wizards has not profited him anything more than his role with the Warriors. On top of that, Thompson is no longer in Golden State and the Warriors are now looking to keep their championship window open with Curry and Draymond Green. Poole could easily re-enter their lineup, earn more minutes, put up gaudier stats, and play more impactful basketball while basking in more limelight with a chance to win a second title. The Warriors are currently rolling behind Buddy Hield and Andrew Wiggins, but Hield is coming off the bench and Wiggins has still yet to be returned to his normal workload. Thus, Golden State's front office could offer the Wizards a trade package including the talented young guard Brandon Podziemski, Moses Moody, and quality center Kevin Looney, as well as a future first round to the Wizards in exchange for the 25-year-old talent. The Wizards could go full rebuild in a win-win trade with the Warriors. While that sounds like a hefty price tag to pay, it would position the Warriors to compete. Washington could use more help in their frontcourt. Though they added Jonas Valanciunas in the offseason to a 3-year, $30 million deal, he has been linked to the Los Angeles Lakers as a potential trade deadline target. Thus, taking on Looney would give the Wizards a strong backup center behind 2024 number 2 overall draft pick Alex Sarr and position them to move off of Valanciunas without greatly feeling his absence. The Wizards would also get a guard in Moody who could burgeon into a volume scorer on a trajectory akin to Brooklyn Nets star Cam Thomas, and a versatile playmaker in Podziemski who is just scratching the surface as a future Swiss Army knife star. A Warriors lineup of Curry, Poole, Wiggins, Green, and Tracy Jackson-Davis with Hield and Jonathan Kuminga headlining their second unit would give Golden State 3 scorers with 25 ppg scoring abilities in their starting lineup and much playmaking up and down their roster. Even if the Warriors would need to throw Kuminga into that trade pot, who they've recently admitted that they are more than willing to trade, it'd be worth it. Poole may be that dream reunion that helps them hoist the Larry O'Brien Trophy again in short order. Kuminga emerging as superstar. Golden State Warriors improved to an impressive 3-0 without Stephen Curry in the lineup. they knocked off the Houston Rockets, 127-121, in a nail-biting win on Saturday. The contest between these two teams could not be decided in regulation. The Rockets roared back into the game during the fourth quarter, outscoring the Warriors 39-23 during the fourth quarter to force overtime. However, Golden State managed to find the extra gear from there, getting the job done in the extra frame. A big reason that the Warriors managed to secure the victory here was fourth-year forward Jonathan Kuminga. He scored 23 points in the game, including several clutch buckets in the overtime period. In the post-game press conference, Warriors star Draymond Green was more than ready to talk about how great his teammate was on Saturday. Jonathan Kuminga showed why he is Jonathan Kuminga, Green told reporters. You've seen some guys come through here with great motors and no skill. He got skill. Down the stretch or every time we needed a bucket, we gave him the ball. Green added, I don't want him to love coming off the bench. He believes he's a superstar. I believe he can be a superstar. Kuminga has been included in trade rumors since failing to reach a contract extension with Golden State, and after being moved to the bench those rumors picked up even more traction. Related, possible trade package for Warriors to add Jimmy Butler. Kuminga has responded well to his demotion from the starting lineup. In the 3 games since being benched, he is averaging 18.7 points, 4.3 rebounds, and 1.0 steals in 27.3 minutes per game. Warriors' Buddy Hield completes epic 3-point feat not seen before in NBA history. Buddy Hield is off to a hot start as the newest addition to the Golden State Warriors. Maybe it's time we start putting a little more respect on Buddy Hield's name. In fairness, if Hield continues playing like he has in his first handful of games as a member of the Golden State Warriors, it will be unavoidable, because Stephen Curry's splash buddy has already made a major splash with the Dubs. On Saturday night, it was Buddy Hield who came off the bench and sparked a Warriors overtime win over the Houston Rockets with a 27-point, 7-rebound performance that included a history-making feat of 3-point shooting prolificness. With his third 3-point make tonight, Buddy Hield became the only player in NBA history to make 27 or more threes in his first 6 games with a team, tweets the OptaStats X account. Buddy Hield would go on to make 3 more triples against the Rockets, bringing his season total up to 30, which is the second most in the league behind only Anthony Edwards. It should be noted that Hield is only playing 25 minutes per game and is shooting a scalding hot 52% from 3-point range. More importantly though, what everyone should remember is that this isn't some opening month aberration. Buddy Hield has been doing this since he walked into the NBA. Even though Hield never became the go-to guy that some envisioned he could be when he came into the league out of Oklahoma, his production, consistency, and durability has been undeniable. Consider, Hield has played in more games than any other player in the 2016 NBA draft class. Only Jaylen Brown has scored more points, and nobody has hit more 3-pointers. And as of last night, only 19 players in NBA history have hit more treys than Buddy buckets. Since Stephen Curry suffered an ankle injury in the 3rd game of the season, the Golden State Warriors have been without the 3-point GOAT, but abiding by their old mantra, strength in numbers, the Dubs have managed a perfect 3-0 record with Curry out. In those 3 wins, the Warriors have gotten over 25 points per game from Buddy Hield. They've gotten a 21-point performance from Lindy Waters 3 off the bench. They've gotten consistently stabilizing play from Brandon Podziemski. They've gotten a seemingly bought-in Jonathan Kuminga coming off the bench. And they've gotten multiple all-defensive team efforts from Draymond Green. Even though the Dubs have gotten by with their best player cheering on from the bench, there's belief that Curry could return to the court on Monday against the Washington Wizards. And once Steph is reintroduced to this Warriors team that has proven, at least in the short term, they could get by without him, there's no telling what kind of run Golden State may be able to go on.